Lord Jesus. We are here. And now we're live for another episode of Let's see. Let me try again. All right, I sent you an invite, Hillary. But how are we doing emotionally? Hi.
Well, hello, darling.
How are you doing
I'm I'm
tonight?
I'm just I'm just divine. I think I'm a little sleepy. I'm just divine. Thank you. Look, this is what happens when you wait too long. My ring light broke, so
See, and I already know. I just got here. I had to hurry up and set up. I had to get my smokes ready and stuff because
right,
like
right. See, everyone thinks I use a filter. Hillary uses a filter. No, I use this bitch. I use this. This is my friend. This is my friend.
okay.
So can I take a moment really quick and say something really serious? It's not at all taboo. I just want to address something really, really quick. It's really important. Okay. So this is my birthday week, and in lieu of anybody out there, there's a few people out there who like me. If you want to give me something for my birthday, I'm asking for anybody, if you're able to, make a donation to OKRA. That's the Ovarian Cancer Research Alliance, and that is to fight ovarian cancer. I lost my mother. I lost my sister to ovarian cancer, and it's to help do research to come up with a cure for ovarian cancer, to make a cure. Since the government won't release the cure that they actually have, we can come up with our own. Losing my mom in her golden years sent me into a lifetime destruction of drug abuse, bad marriages, and trouble with the law. I'm better now, and I've healed myself, but there's still people out there who are suffering. And I would love to not see somebody go through what I went through, and to have women in their prime not have to go through what I saw my mom and my sister go through. So I just wanted to say that it's on my Facebook page. You can make a donation. I don't get any of it. I don't need it. No, I don't get any of it. It goes to ovarian cancer research. Thank
That
you.
is powerful. And it's crazy because I seen that on your page and I was gonna ask you, hey, I was gonna ask you like what was that about and the story behind it. Now we know. So
Yeah,
like sorry for
that's
your
right.
loss.
That's something I'm really passionate about. Cancer runs in my family. I lost my father to cancer. I lost my aunt to cancer. My mom, my sister. I just recently, because I'm at high risk, I don't have it. And with all the hormones that I take, I actually overdosed on hormones a couple years ago. It's a miracle that I don't have it. But a very smart girl once described me as indestructible, and I pretty much am.
I understand it. See, and it's like, and I think that's important too. Before we even start the show and stuff like that, let's talk about that. I think it's important for us to research and to find out our family, like our family history when it comes to like health problems and things like that. Because my dad, which you have known had passed, he died from seizures.
Uh-huh.
So with me, with that being said, it's like I have to be careful about stress levels and stuff like that because which I'm always stressed.
Right.
And I never knew that that could lead to a seizure.
Right. And men of color have a high level of, high cholesterol. Oh, go ahead. High level of cholesterol and everything. So, all of our beautiful men of color really need, especially when they get to a certain age, you really got to get yourself checked out. Really, really, really do. It's really important.
Most definitely. Now, before we get into the topics of the hot taboos, let's do wellness checks. So, hey Duncan, hey everybody. So, everybody that's coming in, you can also chime in as well with the wellness checks. How are we doing emotionally, mentally, and emotionally? Duncan, I'm going to invite you, Duncan. I'm going to invite Duncan. He's another co-host from my other podcast. Well, this is a talk show, but he had my podcast. He's a co-host on my podcast of Feeling Morbid and things. That's for like uh targeting mostly like black alternatives and stuff like that. But uh so wellness checks. How are we doing mentally, emotionally, and physically? So let's start mentally.
Mentally, I'm a little blue. I'm a little blue. There's some things going on personally with someone I care about. I feel that a friendship is dissipating somewhat, and it's really, really sad because I consider this person my soulmate. And I really didn't plan on talking about this on here, but you know me, I can't hold water to save my life. But she's seeing someone now, and I just feel like she's forgotten about me. And we started this journey together as far as getting our own place. And I never see her anymore. And it's sad and it's lonely. And yeah, um, so that's where I'm at. But that's not to say I'm lonely. I'm lonely in that I miss her. But Hillary's never lonely. You know that.
Okay. And all right, so mentally I would say I'm a little bit down, but again, personal things and stuff, but it's like I'm working it out, trying to just navigate through life still. I'm
Do you
still
have a
young.
therapist?
Well,
Do you have a therapist?
yes, I have a therapist. I see her every Friday.
Yeah, I see mine every other week, and I am totally. Mine is also trans, and I
Mm.
love her so much. I can tell her absolutely. You know, it's weird because I always feel like I talk about myself too much to friends, and that's why I don't have a lot. It's because I talk about everything that's going on, and with her, I feel like I should just be saying, "So what's up with you?" When I'm talking to a therapist, I just want to say, "What's up with you? What's going on with you?"
Yeah,
And yeah, and it's really wonderful, and it's so helpful to me, and it really feels like she cares. Even I know she's getting paid and everything, but it really feels like she cares, and it's so good to get that stuff off my chest. And I always look forward to talking to her, and especially for people like us. We have jobs, and we're starting our lives over again. We both have our own places now, and we're rebuilding our lives, and it's exciting and everything. And I know you have stuff going on. I have stuff going on, and
yeah.
it's all, it seems like it's always something with us. It's always we're not we're. It seems like drama just follows us around, and we just slow down for it.
Yeah, that was like, and it's funny that you said that because I recently was just having a conversation with somebody where so they was just telling me they was like, you rarely like when you online, you rarely like go and lash out on people, and when you do, it's usually because they did something to you. They were like, I'm like, exactly. Literally stay in my own little world. Like I be lost in my own little world. I don't have time to be in anybody else's business to worry about what the fuck everybody else got going on because I'm in my own world and we skipping through the meadows over here. We tiptoeing through tulips. So it's like when people sit there and like try to run with some type of narrative, like, oh, he's lying about this and lying about that. And I'm
Right.
like, wow, why do I have to lie? I have
I
screenshots, I have
know.
receipts, I have proof. Like,
Right. You know, they say all sorts of stuff about me, and I really don't know what it is. Oh, she's okay. You know what? I'm my. First of all, nobody in Maryland, particularly Baltimore, gets my sense of humor.
mm-hmm.
I'm ironic. I'm full of irony. You know, and I love fashion. And
See, and I'm dry.
that Louis Vuitton is fake. No, bitch, my Louis Vuittons are not fake. And I said, yes, I said Louis Vuittons. My Chanel's are
Okay,
not fake. You
okay.
know, first of all, I work in a thrift store, and they've all been rebuilt. And so, you know, kiss my ass. It's just, I'm bougie as hell, but you know, there's just so many haters. It's really sad. When I see a woman who's doing well, I'm happy for her.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not jealous. I'm not jealous of any other bitch. I'm not jealous of her. I'm happy. I'm so happy for you that you're doing well. I'm not jealous.
Mm-hmm.
Well, why be jealous?
Yeah,
Because
and that's what I'm saying.
I compete with myself.
Exactly, and that's I think that's what people get it misconstrued. People sit there and it's like and I feel like nowadays people are in competition with the media. like this was not. I'm sorry, yo. This was not a topic, but apparently this is a topic now. So like, because we're just doing wellness checks. But like, all right, all right, we're gonna put a pin on that because this is a good topic. We're gonna put a pin on that foot right now. Let's finish wellness checks. So how you doing emotionally?
Um, Emotionally, I'm really, really good. I do, my roommate is my soulmate. She really is. And jokingly, I don't know if you saw the post a couple weeks ago, we put a post up saying just married. And girl, people really believe that. And I'm like, wow, me, lesbianism, really? Okay. But emotionally, I'm really, really good. My best friend is a guy, and we have so much fun together. And he is really, he hangs out with me, and he's really been a great big comfort through this strangeness that I'm going through. I don't know, maybe I don't feel like I'm jealous that she has a friend girl. I'm happy for her, but I just miss her, and I really, I don't know how to, I don't know, I just don't know. But emotionally, I'm good. It's my birthday week. I'm now in my in my late 40s, and I'm not far. I'm pushing 50,
Oh, one
and yeah, I'm pushing
look,
50.
look. That is a gift at any type. And this is with me. I don't know. Ever since even when I was younger, I always said I can't wait until I'm like 80, until I'm like 90. I can't wait. Hopefully I live to at least be 100 because it's like I feel like the older you get, the more wise and wisdom you get, you become to have, and you obtain. It's like that right there. When they say like the older you get, those are called your golden age for a reason,
Yeah,
because those are the richest, the wisdom that you carry with you throughout those years. That's that's the wealth. Like they're not talking, like people are always talking about, oh, the older you get, there's always going to be this wealth that you're going to have and stuff like that. They're not talking about physical wealth. They're talking about wisdom. They're talking about
and it
knowledge.
really does. It really does. You can spot a bullshitter 10,000 miles away, and that's great. And you don't have time for things, and you're clearer. You just you're level headed. Like for me, I'm gonna keep it real. I was in rehab for six when I the last summer when I did your show. I was in the throes of addiction, and
Mm-hmm.
I don't watch that show. I never watched that show because I looked so horrible. My hair was falling out. I didn't have hardly any makeup on. It seems like a different person, and I wasn't in a good place. And I went to rehab not long after that. And for anyone that's currently listen to me, for anyone that's currently in the throes of addiction, I want to tell you right now: stop. Get that needle out your arm, put that pipe down, get your finger out your nose, because when you go to rehab, you have someone half your age doing this. And if you can handle that, that's good. I can't handle it. I can't be told what to do by someone 22 years old. And
Mm-hmm.
it was hell on earth. And they say, "Oh, you never say that you're never going to do drugs again." I was a methamphetamine addict. I was on crystal meth. And if you watch
Mm-hmm.
old videos on my YouTube with Toxic Johnson, I am just so, I'm just all over the place. I'm just like, Jesus Christ. Even old pictures, my eyes will look like they're about to pop out.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but I will never do drugs again because I don't want to go through that hell on earth. It was 6 months of hell on earth. It was 6 months of hell on earth. I hated every second of it. The only good thing that came out of it was meeting my best friend, meeting her, and become, that was what saved me, and working hard to get this place, and and where I live now is a very small town. I don't know if you're familiar with Westminster, but it's an extremely small town. I'm not used to it. It's interesting, but I've started my life over, and I'm doing well. But to anyone in the throes of addiction, wherever you are in America, internationally, stop, just stop. You can do it. Stop. Enough. It's not worth it. Those 7 seconds of being high, it's just not worth it. I'm not talking about weed. I'm not talking about weed. That's not a drug.
Yeah, yeah, they took that out. They took that out the Dare campaign, so weed is not considered. And I always said that weed is not really a drug; it's more so medicine. because
Yeah.
it's been helping people for years. Like Chinese people have been using it for years.
Yeah, my mom used to take the pills when she had cancer. She used to take the pills with the little weed things in it. It
Mm-hmm.
helped her. It helped her.
See, and that's what people fail to realize. Well,
So emotionally,
when now they realize it.
emotionally, I'm okay. Like I said, it's my birthday. I'm excited. I have a little get together. I'll send you a link if you're able. If you're in the area, I would love to see you come. I would love to see you. Tell you where it's
I would
at.
love to try to pop out if I can, but work and kicking my ass. That's another thing with me also being emotional as well. It's like work is like kind of complicated. It's just like it's a lot of miscommunication or no communication at all. It's a lot of beating around the bush. And it's not professional. I'm gonna just say
You're
that much.
you're in the food industry, right?
Yep.
Well, I suspect the restaurant that you're at, you have a lot of teenagers.
But the thing is, I'm having trouble. That's not the people that I'm having troubles with. It's the GM. It's other managers. So it's like with that, it's like
Yeah.
so it's coming to the point where it's coming to the point where it's coming too difficult for me to travel and things like that. So I'm trying to look to transfer. And that right there was even like difficult. Like they made it really difficult for me to even do that. So I'm just like, what the fuck do I do? Like like I'm going to obviously I'm gonna still keep coming because I need the money and stuff. And I'm like, is this because I just sat there and said like I had an interview like last week or something like that? Like, is this because of that? Like,
You have
um,
you have to follow your heart, and we have to work. I have to work. You have to work. We all have to work. We don't have that luxury of not working. We certainly can't go back to
yeah,
our old lifestyle. That's a big fear of mine is, losing everything, losing my fur
that's
coat, losing my Chanel's. It's a big fear. It's a big fear. I think about it a lot.
my
Um,
biggest fear. My biggest fear is losing my Wi-Fi. I just got this bitch. I cannot lose my Wi-Fi. I cannot lose my Wi-Fi. I cannot lose this place. I just got this place. I cannot lose my place in my Wi-Fi. That's all I need.
right? Right? I worked my ass off to get this apartment. I tell you what, I spent. Let me tell you. Let me tell you something. I'm gonna do a famous quote. See if you recognize where it's from. I work and work until I'm half dead, and I hear people saying she's getting old. Mommy dearest. Anyway, from the movie Mommy Dearest. But yeah, I worked my ass off getting this place, and I'll be damned if I lose it. I'll be damned if I lose it. It's my kingdom. It's my palace, and I'm decorating. I'm having so much fun. But yeah, we just have to grin and bear it. And if you're unhappy, there are other jobs out there. You're young, you're good looking, you're
Eh,
smart. You'd be a great waiter.
yeah, I mean, I know I'm pretty hilarious, but it's like I could also have a dry sense of humor, and it's like I'm my I already know what my type of personality I'm bound to have problems no matter what because
We're going to
I
offend people, and we don't mean to.
yes, and that's what I'm saying. I have a very polarizing personality, and
Me too.
this I'm very aware. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We have very polarizing personalities, so it's like, especially is now that, especially because we're aware of that, we know that not everybody in the room is going to like us or agree with everything that we say or do. So it's like I'm aware that I know that I'm bound to have problems.
Yeah. It's
Now I know.
tough. It's tough. People take us seriously. When we're being ironic, when we're being sarcastic, they think we're being serious. They think when I say, look at my Louis Vuitton, they think I'm really like that. And maybe a little bit, but I'm really not. I'm really sweet. I'm really, I'm really alone a lot and sad a lot. And I'm really not, all that bouginess is really an act. I'm really nothing, honestly, I'm really nothing like that.
And
You know, it's,
and that's my thing. It's like I'm really blunt, so it's like I tend to be like really brutally honest. I'm an Aquarius, so I like tact. That's literally my thing. My main goal, and it's like also my tone too. People think that I'm the way that I talk. Sometimes some people think that I'm trying to be smart or I have an attitude, and I'm just like, no, my mind. That's just how I talk, baby. Like I'm sorry, like like my mind. I'm not trying to be smart. Like my dad's from Queens, New York. Like I kind of
Okay.
have that. Yeah, like I have a little bit of that twang, a little. Like I can't really knock that. Like he gifted me that, so it's like I can't really knock that. I'm sorry, but like it's just like, all right. So I'm gonna give an example. One manager, it was one person that was telling me how it wasn't a manager. They was telling me it was a crew member. They was telling me how their work performance was and stuff like that. I'm like, to be truthfully honest, it's ash. I'm like, you're fucking up too much. Like I'm like, I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm telling you this. I'm not to sit there and hurt your feelings. I'm telling you this just so you can do better.
That
But
is
you're
so
fucking
simple.
up. I'm like, but you're fucking up, and I'm gonna need you to really read these orders and make sure you're paying these people outright because I'm gonna have to write you up if you're not. And that's my thing. I'm the manager where so I don't want to do a lot of those things where so I have to enforce that. Like I tell them certain things. You know you can't be on other people's drawer because if that drawer comes short, y'all being held accountable, both of y'all, and y'all both getting written up because I told you not to do it.
Mhm.
So it's like I had to learn to put my foot down a lot more. But then on top of that, it's like I tried to sit there and try to have fun doing the shift because at the end of the day, work should also be fun.
Yes, it should.
At the end of the day, I know work is work. It's where you go to make money. But at the end of the day, you should love the place that you should be having fun at the place that you're making money at. And it's like it's right now. It's hard for me to do that right now when it's like I'm having all these unprofessionalism acts and miscommunication and then also just bullying. Period. Just bullying from adults older than me. Like just bullying.
Which really is a thing I've noticed in Maryland. People in their 70s here. Man, I never got bullied till I moved here. I've never experienced bullying, and I've been trans since I was like 22, 23 years old, and I have never experienced bullying. This is the same voice I've always had. I never experienced it in school, high school, elementary school. I was never
It's
bullied,
so
but here,
it is
people
so
just bully you.
bizarre. It's like now I've been bullied in high school and stuff because I'm like I'm a goth like hello like
I
and
love
then on
it.
top of that
I love
and
it.
also
And I love it.
but
I
then
love
on
your
top of that
style.
I love it. Thank you. But then on top of that, it's like I'm a black goth as well too. So it's like that was more of a target on my back. And then I came out and I became the black gay goth. So it was like, oh
And
shit
and I
now.
have to say, with some pictures you posted in the last month or two, I have to say, I believe Spirit Cat may be into a little bit of bond. Those pictures, some of those those things that you're wearing, I'm like, oh,
Wait, huh?
you, I believe you may be into a little bit of bondage with some of the things that you've been
Oh
wearing.
yes, yes, I actually am.
Hey,
Hi, welcome to episode 7. What's this episode
yes.
7? Yes, yes, we was there. We already did. Wow. Yes, episode 7. Look at episode 7 because I did say episode 6. I think at the beginning. But how you doing with in the middle of wellness checks? This is the longest fucking wellness checks ever. But wellness checks. How you doing mentally?
Mentally, I am good. About a good 8 out of 10.
Okay. And emotionally.
Emotionally, about a 7 out of 10.
Okay. Okay. All right. Now the next one, physically. So Hillary, how you doing physically?
Oh, I'm
I'm
sorry.
good. I was at
Hi, Hillary.
I was at the doctor last week. I'm just fine. There I had a few years ago. I had some kidney trouble. Everything's cool now. Your girl is healthy, thriving. My hormone level is good. I'm total fish, and I'm fine.
Donkey.
I've gained 10 pounds, so I had to go buy some. I had to spend $32 on hydroxycut. So I've gained 10 pounds. We can't have that,
Uh, Ain't nothing wrong with a little cushion for the pushing.
girl. And the thing
You know what I'm
is,
saying?
girl, I walk everywhere. I don't drive because I can't take care of a car. I don't drive. I walk everywhere, and that's another thing. Boy, this town is so damn small. And people yelling out their cars, Hillary, Hillary. I'm like, hey, I have no idea who these people are. I swear, I
That's how
swear.
it used to
I mean, I
sound.
came here, I came here and I have just become a celebrity in this chicken shit town. Chicken shit people in a chicken shit town.
Mm.
How you doing, Donkey?
Physically, I've been better. I have allergies, so technically I can see y'all, but it hurts to look. So
Hi,
technically, I'm
Poppy.
diet blocked.
My friend Poppy just joined. Hi, Poppy.
Hey,
Hola.
Where's
But like,
Naja? Where's Naja? Did you invite Naja Wan?
I don't know if they on. I don't see them watching. But
Sorry to hear
I did.
that.
But physically, I am fucked. I was fucked.
Really?
Yes, I was. I was fucked by allergies, by pollen to be exact.
ah,
Not in the best way. So, I accidentally fell asleep with the window open last night, and
oh,
I woke up like I could not smell. I still can't really smell, and it's just I was like, oh no. I felt like Squidward. I woke up. I was like, oh no,
mm,
fuck. I was like, shit. Oh my god. I'm like,
You guys that are joining us, leave some comments. Leave some comments. Bring
okay.
it. Bring it.
That's yes. Somebody bring the comments. Get into the action. Like we're reading these
Don't
comments
be
as
shy.
we're talking. They're probably going to be chiming in when we get into the hot taboos and stuff.
Yeah.
So that's where we're going to be leading into. So with the hot taboos, what I had posted, I'm looking at the tablet right now. I'm going right to it, and so the first one is for the hot taboo is confusion in the trans and non-binary community. So what I was saying with this is there confusion in the trans and non-binary or non-conforming non-gender conforming community? So what I'm saying with that is or what I have noticed. Now I would say technically I'm technically but not really. I'm a part of the non-binary community because I before non-binary was even a thing, I've been saying that I was epicene. This is a word that's in a dictionary. Y'all know me. I grew up reading a dictionary, or that's why I always threw a dictionary. So um the word epicene was one of the words that really stuck with me, and the meaning is having characteristics of both male and female or no characteristics of all, at all. So with me, I thought I already believed that yes, I have both masculine and feminine side, uh both like physically and like spiritually as well too. Like I have that energy within me, and also like my voice is pretty feminine. It's pretty high as much, even though it got deeper, but it still comes off as feminine. I still call man. I still get called ma'am sometimes. Somebody said I sound like a bitch that smoked nothing but Newports and Black and Milds. But
the,
anyway,
Well, honey, I've seen your pictures. You're all man.
yeah.
mm,
And then, but somebody also said some complete stranger, some random dude, he was trying to holler at me because he only saw me from the back, and he was like, oh shit, nigga, you bit like a bitch from the back, and I was just like, thank
mm,
you.
Was
I
he
was just like,
cute?
he was, and I was just like, thank you.
mm.
Like, I was just like, I don't know how to take that, but thank you. But so it's like I always knew those type of things. I always dressed pretty androgynous and things like that. So it's like I always knew that. But I never wanted to be a woman. Like I always knew, and like I always say this: I'm a man at the end of the day because I know what parts I have. I know what I have in between. I have a dick, obviously. I know I have that. I have that. So, and with that being said, yes, I have feminine qualities or traits or quirks and things like that, but it doesn't necessarily mean I want to be a woman. I already know deep down inside, I like having the physical presence of a male. So that's that. But what I also notice is a lot within the LGBTQ community is that they throw in non-binary and non-gender conforming people or individuals along with trans, but that's not what the majority of us are.
So
If you get what I'm saying.
I know exactly what you're saying. So when I think of non-binary, I'm old school. I think of androgyny. I think of androgynous.
Yes, that's
I
what I'm
think of
saying.
I think of club kids, the New York City club kids.
Mhm.
They're fashionable. So when they
The
go,
goth kids.
this is one thing. This is one thing. Blair White on YouTube. This is one of the few things she and first of all, let me just say, everybody that's watching, because I guess you're probably gonna download the show and let it stay on Instagram for a while, because God knows I'm gonna share it all over the world.
Mm-hmm. Oh
Um,
no, I
um,
don't delete a show.
I am not woke. I am not a woke person. I am politically incorrect. I will say what I want about who I want when I want. Fuck you. That's me.
Oh,
Mhm.
I have been called
oh
a
no,
homophobic. I have been called a homophobic transsexual. I have been called a transphobic transsexual. Are you out of your fucking mind? I know who and what I am. I have a pussy. I've had my surgery, but I'm still, yes, I'm still a trans female, but I consider myself a female. My ID all through the United States says female. My paperwork says female. However, when you have non-binary people, you're not trans. You are not trans. You are either a male or a female. You cannot go into the female bathroom. And when you do that, you are setting our movement back. You are making us look bad. When you get pulled over and say, no, stupid, no, no, no. Unless you have estrogen in your body, unless you have testosterone in your body, no, that's not what you are. Stop it. I love how fashionable you are. I love that you're expressing yourself. I love it. I'll keep on doing it. It's wonderful. But until you start crossing over, don't do that. Don't do that.
mm-hmm,
Now
mm-hmm.
when you're a pre-op trans, I do consider you what you're striving to be. I do consider you female, even if you still have your business down there, because it doesn't work. But so that's but non-binary, no, and I can't stand it. Well, this is how I feel. Well, maybe I feel like a 5'2" Puerto Rican girl, but that's not what I am.
Puerto Rican. She felt Puerto Rican.
Okay.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, oh my god. So it's like I feel like now it's like even my parents, my dad even told me one day because it's like now I know I might get flagged for saying this word, but I use the F word in my vocabulary
Me
when
too.
describing myself,
I got kicked
and
off of Facebook for
yeah,
doing it, and I was
so
called homophobic. What?
yeah, and I'm just like, and then like this is the thing. This I ended it just like this. My father was like, "Why did you call yourself that? Isn't that a rude thing?" I was like, just like how we can call ourselves nigga, I can call myself that. That's my word.
Mhm.
That's my word. That's like I said it one day, and I said it one day out in public, and I'm like, I'm not that type of. I'm like, I don't know what type of you used to dealing with, but I'm not one of them. And the girl heard me. She was like, "You're not supposed to say that." I'm like, "No, you're not supposed to say that." And she went, "Oh." And I'm like, "Yeah, that's my word."
Exactly.
And then I went back to my conversation. So it was like, for one thing, just like how we took nigga and other people can't say nigga, and we sit there and we scold them if they say nigga, unless we give them that free uh uh ex, that free pass.
Pass.
Yeah, that free pass, limited pass. Because it's a limit. Everybody don't know. We don't talk
The
about that either.
the thing about me is that the words that I can't stand, transvestite, but people aren't educated. They don't understand. Transvestite is a straight man who gets off on wearing women's clothes. then the ones that are really an insult, he, she, or a she-male. Ain't nothing he about me. Ain't nothing male about me.
You
But the transvestite thing is just uneducated. But a couple years ago, my ex-husband and me and Toxic Johnson were talking about, well, I wasn't, they were talking about Black Lives Matter. And I did what every white person should do when you have two African Americans talking about Black Lives Matter. I sat there and shut up.
you know what is so crazy? I just had this conversation with my best friend. Now, if y'all didn't know, I think episode 6. I think she was
Yes,
on episode 6.
she was on
Tiffany.
last week. I was
Yeah,
watching.
yeah. Tiffany, I told her this one day, and she was just listening to things like that, and so it was like, well, she was listening at first, but then she lost, like she lost track and things like that. Like she started to like sidebar the conversation, and I was like, Tiffany, I was like, not to be rude or anything, but whenever you hear your black friends talking about black issues, the best thing you need to do is sit down and listen to us, because what we're taught, what we our biggest problem is that we feel like we don't have a lot of white, not saying that we need white saviors or white people to really listen to us, not saying that, but saying that we need understanding, we need to be understood. So when we sit there and we're coming with like black issues and things that really bother us and things that we go about on a day-to-day basis, we really want our understanding, and pretty much for, because, like, to be honest, I was about to say relate, but to be honest, y'all can't relate. Like, as much as we y'all to understand and things like that, y'all will never relate to it, and that's the sad reality of it, is that we can't relate to it. But the what we can do is understand from it and learn from it. So that's why I told her, I was like, you just sit down and just listen. I'm like, don't say like even if you have a question, ask that question. But as far as that, just sit down and listen, because we're telling you some shit that really bothers us, that that a lot of us deal with on a daily basis.
And the thing that gets me is when gay people say, "Oh, I understand what the blacks go through." No, you don't. No, you do not. No, you do not. No, you don't.
Exactly.
I don't think anyone understands what the black male goes through and what he deals
I,
with every single day.
now that I say this, now hold on. Now it's gonna. I like how the way my mind just kind of flipped this. Now now you know how I just said how the LGBT community kind of throws non-binary or non-gender conforming people into trans. Will you also agree that black LGBTQ community is way different from, or brown or other is different from white LGBTQ community?
I I don't know. I've never been black. I will tell you this. When it says black trans lives, I personally find it offensive because trans lives in general, and they talk about a lot of how black trans prostitutes are murdered. Well, trans prostitutes in general are murdered, and I don't think it should be segregated to that. And first of all, it's offensive to blacks when they're saying black trans prostitutes, because I think that's not nice. But they shouldn't say. I just don't think it's cool. I don't like it. All trans lives matter. I mean, we can get into the all lives matter thing anyway, but I just think it's separating. It's separating, and I don't know. I don't like it, but I don't know. Me personally, I think that the black trans girls are a lot more passable than a lot of the white ones until they talk.
I think the problem was because, and I because I've seen this a lot more in media, was that it was a lot more of the black trans women that was either getting killed or attacked. So I do feel as though that's probably why the movement was mainly pushed that much. uh, I don't really think that it negates or it doesn't like loses focus on all trans lives or anything. It was just that at that particular moment, black trans lives were really being murdered and stuff. It was like it was really being highlighted and stuff because of all the humiliation and videos and bullying videos and like murders
Yeah,
that
they
has
were
been
being shown
reported.
on YouTube and everything, and it was really disturbing. You
Yeah,
know,
so
how
it's
there was
like
about what 5 years ago. It was really getting a lot of attention. It was really
yeah, and that's
disturbing.
what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. So it's like now, not knocking that. Yes, there are. There was like there's brown and white, even Asian trans women being murdered and stuff. But it's like black trans women. They were the ones being filmed as they being murdered.
Mm.
Like you can go on websites and literally look it up and seeing black trans women being beheaded, being shot at, being stabbed, being beat to death. Like it's I've seen these videos. I've seen these videos. So it's like because it was like during the uproar of that whole like situation and stuff. And to be truthful, I'm not trans, but I fucking cried my fucking I cried because I'm just like if this what all fucking trans women have to go through, like I feel like
Yes.
I really feel sorry.
Mhm.
Like I
Yeah,
really
it's on
sympathize.
my YouTube channel. I go into great detail. Something that happened to me and my boyfriend in North Carolina. I won't get into it here because we're a little more lighthearted here. But there was an incident.
I know this is too
This
taboo.
is
We never
why
lighthearted.
this is why I hate the South. This is why I hate the South. I was sexually assaulted by a good old boy police officer, and as was my boyfriend. And got away. The police officer, of course, got away with it. There's no way to prove it. I didn't stand up for myself because I would never win. Um,
Mm.
yeah, it's the South, and North Carolina is a state. I don't care what anyone says. North Carolina is worse than Alabama and Mississippi. Remember, North Carolina was that state during Proposition 8. North Carolina was that state. The bathroom thing, and I was there during that. And my job, I never. This is before I had my surgery. I never went to the bathroom at my job. I never, and I was waiting tables. I would work 12 and 13 hours. You know how it is when you're waiting tables. Yeah, I never went to the bathroom, but yeah, I never go back there. I never will go back there. But that's where my mom is buried. Um, my one surviving sister is still there, but I hate. I'm not gonna say I hate the South. There are parts of the South I hate, but yeah, they get away with a lot. I
They do.
I recommend, to young kids in the South, to the younger kids, the younger girls, and the younger boys, if you want to get out of your situation, and you're in a place that's not very progressive. Maryland is a very progressive state as far as insurance and getting your surgeries and everything. Vermont is too, and they're more affordable than say New York or LA. It's possible here. Atlanta doesn't have good insurance. Georgia doesn't have good insurance, but Maryland has great insurance. That's why I came here. So there are ways of getting out of that. The Baltimore, what's that thing called? Spirit, the Baltimore thing. Where the girls go when they need a place to live. I was there. Me and my husband were there. What's it called? I
Uh,
lived there. I got kicked out of
uh,
there. We got kicked out of there for fighting. It's on my
I
it's
don't
on my
know.
YouTube site.
Oh my god, T. Oh my god, my phone. I mean my AirPod.
The Baltimore, they set people up with housing, and they pay rent and
The
everything. Get
housing
your life
program.
back.
Was it Safe Haven?
Yes.
Ah.
Now,
Okay.
I didn't have a good experience because I was always sneaking my husband, while we were always fighting and we got kicked out because, well, when you're in a relationship, a toxic relationship, you go back and forth and we're loud and we got kicked out.
Oh, I know. Oh, I know that all too well.
We scared the other we scared the other tenants. And then me with my smart mouth, I accused the other girls of being jealous of me. I said, "You're not pretty. You're ugly. You don't look like I went there, and in retrospect, it is good what she does for the trans community. I
Now hold
was
on.
wrong. I was wrong. I'm big enough to admit I was wrong. They tried to help. They tried to help me, but I was all wrapped up in him. And God bless her and God bless them. Yeah.
I threw a bong at a wall.
You what? You
I threw a
did?
gla- I threw a glass bong at a wall
Oh
and
Lord.
walked the fuck out. I ain't give not a fuck. I said, fuck this. I said, fuck you, bitch, and fuck this bong. And I threw that bong, and it was just like, the people below us was sitting there. It was just like, oh my God, I have a baby. He's asleep. I'm like, I'm sorry. And then I just went back up because I felt bad. But then she started yelling and stuff. And so I went back downstairs. I was just like, I don't want to hear not a. I was like, I don't want to hear shit else about that fucking baby. And then I went right back upstairs.
Let me tell you something. Me and my husband were fighting. We weren't physically fighting, but we were doing some pushing and stuff. This motherfucker pulled my weave out. Pulled my
Oh.
weave out. Pulled my tracks out. I called the police on him. Now he has a record, so yes, I broke that cardinal rule. You don't call the police on someone who has a record. Well, he pulled my weave out. I sure did. Well, guess what he did? He called Shepard Pratt on me.
Oh my God.
He called Shepard Pratt on me, and they were going to take. He had footage of me, being crazy, and they were actually, because we were married, legally married, not a domestic partnership. We were legally married. He had the right to have me committed, and he was really trying to have me committed.
Oh
I called my friend.
Oh
I
my
said, "Come get
God.
me
my God.
now." We were so toxic. We were so toxic,
Mm.
and I can honestly say, with everything that's gone on, I don't miss that life at all. I really, really don't. I don't miss that life at all. It was so chaotic. It was full of methamphetamine. Full of that just crazy,
Yes.
crazy
It was.
lifestyle. I outgrew it, and when I look back at pictures of me, all I see are my eyes about to pop out, and just tons and tons and tons of makeup covering up the sadness. I was so sad.
Mm.
I feel that. But
Love
now
sucks.
let's also get into the next topic.
Okay.
Now I know that I said I wasn't going to talk about celebrities no more or bring up celebrities on TOO TABOO anymore, but I had
Oh Lord.
I had to bring. You
Do
probably already
it.
know what I'm talking about.
This is my thing.
I already had so I he, little okay. I'm just gonna say it. Little Uzi Vert. He
Uh huh.
gets the exception for this topic.
Okay.
He gets this exception because I'm watching him vote, and I'm just like, first of all, Lil Uzi Vert, they go by they them, which I just now I've kind of realized that it's just dawned on me. That's kind of funny because he ties into uh, the non-binary trans community topic as well too. So like,
Mm-hmm.
who is one of those people who go by they them, but is male presenting. So it's like, but I'm watching him vote and things like that, and so I'm just like, huh? It's I'm like he killed it. For one thing, he
Really?
killed it. Like he got give the man his tens, then take away two because he ate that fucking shit. He ate it up. He ate it. So that's why I came to that question. Can straight men vote? Or more importantly, are straight men allowed to vote?
So,
Uh, they can, but someone somewhere in the world are going to be like, they gay, and I knew it.
No, and that's
Apparently,
but
being
no,
straight
no,
has way more rules.
but hold on, that's what I'm saying though. Is that a lot of people get Lil Uzi Vert got a lot of backlash, and a lot of people started calling him gay and saying he was coming out because he was voting.
well,
It's a dance. You
well,
can
yeah,
technically do it if you
it's
want.
a dance, and more power to him. I didn't see the footage. When I answered the question on in the group chat yesterday,
I can
um,
pull it up. Hold on.
yeah, my remark was, straight men don't have the fluidity that gay men have. Like here, watch, this would be a straight man. We did this, and it's very synchronized. Like Chris Brown can dance, but he can't do the,
Right,
you know, you know.
right.
So I have never seen a straight man vogue or attempt to vogue. I think that if they want to try it, let them try it. More power to them. I would love to watch. I love ballet. I think voguing is an art form. I will say this also: no one in Baltimore can vogue. This is all. This is what they do. Every time I see someone in Baltimore trying to vogue, that's it. If you really want, we go back to the Willie Ninjas, Jose and Lewis of New York City, the House of Extravaganza. Maybe the House of Dior, she can vogue. The one in Baltimore here, the House of Dior, they can do that. They can vogue. I've never been that impressed with anyone. I can't. That's what I can do.
Where's the damn video? Oh, I'm not in Explore. Hold on. I could just go on YouTube. Hold on. Shit, I'm fucking up. But like, I feel like they can vote, to be truthfully honest, because like you said, they just now got comfortable twerking. You see, there's a lot of straight men out here twerking now on videos and
I
shit,
love to
and they're not
I love
necessarily
to
gay.
see some Chris Brown twerk.
Yes,
Ooh,
yes, baby.
ooh.
Hold on. I'm pulling it up. Just give me a minute.
Have you done a show about P Diddy and all that stuff yet?
No, because I did do one about. The only reason why I didn't is because I already kind of covered that when doing the sex trafficking show. I think that was like the fifth episode. The episode "Shit on the Brains." Must be shit on the brains. That's what I named it. Go easy bird. Oh, I forgot to put Vogan. Yeah, he vogued at Coachella.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see if I can pull it up.
Ooh, did you see James
Okay.
Charles? Did you see James Charles perform singing?
Uh-uh.
You know who that is? The makeup artist.
Yeah, I didn't know he could sing.
I'm becoming a relic. Let me look at this.
Sir, like, he's doing too many videos. I just need to see the video. Jesus! Why is it so hard? Is this it?
Not in his best, worse than his peak.
I think this is it. I think this is. I don't know. We're gonna see.
It might be. This might be. I don't know. I think this might be it because at the end he do a death drop.
That was good.
Oh,
Uh,
it is such a great job. Oh
Ooh,
my god.
who's that?
Yeah. That's on me.
Well,
Why the fuck do I
anyone who
post so
says that
much?
you can't do this because it's starting, no, you can do. If you can do it, do it. And if you can't do it, learn. I mean, do it. If you got it, flaunt it. It's okay. I mean, God, people are so. It's just politically correct. This is woke stuff. Oh my God, I can't. I can't. I can't.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Alright.
Uh oh. Uh oh. And he's straight.
Yep. He's dating JT.
Who?
Oh, well.
JT from the City Girls.
Hmm.
Yeah, just drop. Like he killed that.
He had those hand movements happening. But you noticed he didn't do them very long either. I'll be
See,
damned.
oh, it's doing it again. Yeah, it's doing it again. Like he really fucking killed it though. And then look at the death drop.
He has some fluidity. Hello, undecided kid. Decide. It's okay.
Hmm.
It's okay. Be
Hillary.
you. Be you, baby. Be you. Be you. It's
He,
okay.
he go by
Mommy's,
they
mommy's here.
they go by they them anyway. So it's like, but they are male presenting.
I mean, I love male dancers. I love to see male ballet dancers. But there is, you can tell, like if in a Britney Spears
He's
concert,
a
a Madonna concert,
rapper.
you can always tell who's the gay dancers from the straight dancers because there's just this lack of fluidity. The male dancers have
Uh,
more. The male dancers have more break dancing, and the gay dancers just are just beautiful.
So
And I love to see male.
which one you think he is? Well,
Who?
they are.
The one that we
Lil
just
Uzi
saw.
Vert.
The one we
Yeah,
just
they
saw.
are. By the way,
I think he's straight. To me, it looked like he was paying tribute. To me, it looked like he was paying tribute.
yeah. Oh, by the way, they're a rapper. They
Oh,
are a rapper.
well, kudos to him. Kudos to
Yeah.
him.
So,
You know what? I don't know if you've done a show about because I don't know if you've done a show about Lil Nas. Lil Nas X has really done a lot for the industry, for the gay, for LGBT. I
oh
mean,
yeah, I know.
that is a brave kid. That is a brave kid. I love him. He's cute. He's sexy. He is totally himself.
Oh, I
He has
know.
not.
mhm.
I really admire him. He has really come out and just been himself. He comes out there and just does it. I just love him. He's like a new version of Madonna almost.
He is. I do like Lil Nas. It's just he needs more music. He needs to bring. Like, where's the music? Give me the fucking music. But now, it's 12:28, y'all.
Yeah.
So y'all know what that means. It's time
Oh,
to get into the taboo.
oh, Lord. Okay.
So this is where this is the late night. This is where we get we get the sex talk and shit, well, yeah, you can do it more better than I can. Yeah, okay, the sex talk. We talk about new kinks that we may like, new tries. What else? Things that we probably, like things that we probably seen in a porn or something. Little kinky things. Just nothing is too taboo at
Lord,
this point.
I got people
It's
from
the
my
late
job
night.
watching. I got people from my job watching this. But okay.
I mean, I got people from my job watching this too. It's okay.
Oh, Lord.
Hello,
Hey
y'all.
y'all.
Hopefully,
See you tomorrow.
hopefully, hopefully they sleep by this. Yeah, see y'all tomorrow. Y'all watch the rest of this. Hopefully not. But but anyway, so what let's get into the taboo. So
Okay.
Duncan, what taboo topic that you want to get into? What taboo thing that you want to talk about? Nothing is off the table.
Sexually, sexually.
Uh, okay. Sexually taboo. Why? Okay. The way society has, like, you have to have a certain category of sexual position that you like. Like, for example, you cannot be. I don't understand if you were top. Why can't you do something that's not top like? Like, you can't be a top and like want to suck a dick. You're gay. You like dick. It's okay if you want to put one in your mouth.
Oh my god! Oh
And if you're a
yes,
bottom that like to eat ass, do that too.
Exactly.
like
And if you reverse, more power to you because you are overqualified for both
you
jobs.
get the live my friend. So,
I'm total female, but I love to toss a salad.
and, oh,
Mm.
I love a female that talks to sailors. I now this is my thing. I always tell people are like, oh my god, you like women? And I'm just like, yes, I'm pansexual. They were like, but I thought you was gay. I'm like, yes, I just say that so you can get the fuck out my face. So it's like
It's too much to explain. It's too much
No,
to
I get
explain, Murray.
it.
exactly. It's too much to explain. So I'm just like, I'm. If anything, I'm sexually fluid. The more specifically.
I have a topic. I have
I
a
get it.
topic. I have a topic.
Okay.
What's your
We talked about
topic?
who uses. Okay, who uses trans females or females more? Gay men for monetary benefit. Gay men or straight men?
Straight men. Straight men. Because straight men like the fact that it's a female passing person, but has, or that they may or may not have the parts of a man. Because when you tell a straight man to describe what they like about a woman, the first thing they go to is physical features, meaning they don't like them as a person by themselves. So that made me believe if you could find a woman with a male gendered parts, they would be happy.
I'm gonna say gay men and bisexual men because straight men are too dumb to really know what
Yeah.
they're capable of.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas
I
gay
was
men, and bi men are hustlers. We know that bi men are hustlers. They'll do anything. Gay men want to shop. Straight men don't know what they're capable of doing, and women, particularly trans, it's really sad because trans women, if they're dating the guy, they think they're dating the guy and they're the breadwinner, it's really sad what they're doing to make the money for this guy who they just think is the most gorgeous thing on earth. um yeah
now now I
but
go ahead.
I will say to all the trans girls out there who are, you know, going through that, you shouldn't you shouldn't have to do that. You
Mm-hmm.
shouldn't have to do that. You know, you are beautiful. You know, everybody's beautiful in their own special way. Carry yourself like a queen, and you will attract a king.
There you go.
And it's like I do agree with Hillary. I do think that gay men actually use or benefit a lot from trans women a lot more. And the reason why I say that is because they're quick to try to add them to their house. They're quick to try they're quick to try to add them to their house. They're quick to try to make them their daughter. They're quick to try to make them their best friend. They're
Mm-hmm.
quick to try to do all this to make them their sister, their mother, or whatever. But as soon as they feel like they are disrespected by them, they're calling them by their dead name.
Mm.
They're
So,
the rudest thing in the world.
so here's the
Oh,
so
oh,
this
fuck,
past this past
fuck.
winter, I was friends with someone,
Mm,
and I really don't even think this person liked me as a friend, but I was just so desperate for male companionship. Remember, I was in a sober house full of fat bitches,
mm.
and spirit.
Not
Here's a
fat
little tip.
bitches.
Here's a tip. Here's a tip. I don't wear a Michael Kors lime green catsuit with dripping emeralds for everybody. You see where I'm going with this?
Mm,
Look at my Instagram pictures. Okay. But yeah, I was doing a lot for this person, and then this person just quit being my friend. And
Mm.
I was constantly having to watch what I say. Like if Spirit and I saw each other at the mall, I'd say, "Hey, Daddy, what's up?" He'd say, "Bitch, what's up with you?" Well, I couldn't do that with him. If I called him Daddy once, and he said, "Oh, you're crossing a boundary," the fuck? I couldn't be myself. You know what I mean? And it was really.
yeah.
I felt like, and I really felt like this person really doesn't like me. He doesn't like me. But and I'm going to be honest. I was crushing on him, but I never made a pass. I never. You know, I was just trying to be his friend. I didn't think he had a lot of people helping him out. I make good money. I love to have a guy to buy things for. I liked helping him out. And then it came to fruition that I was really being used. and it really, really.
No.
And now we're in my birthday week, and has this person sent me a birthday wish? No, no,
Mm.
and that hurts. That really, really hurts. And yeah, that it's really sad. And the person, the guy, he's really beautiful. Girl, he wears as much foundation as me.
Okay, but don't let that discredit or distinguish your birthday or your birthday week and your birthday month, because at the end of the day, don't think about the laws, especially because what what I've learned to do, especially spending my birthday at a hotel because I didn't want to be out on the street, is appreciate what you have. Appreciate especially the little things. Even if it's like even if it's little to nothing, appreciate it, because you can go out and have nothing and it can all go away at any point in time. So always appreciate the little things, appreciate every moment, because all of
I've come
it
along.
does matter.
I've come a long way. I have a best friend who is a guy, and he's totally straight, and we have so much fun together, and we're the best of friends. And I I'm really, really lucky, and I have my roommate if she should show up at home anytime soon. So I'm fine. But it's just damn. You know, so wow. We hardly knew you.
Yeah.
And I
Well,
Mm.
also want to say this. I also want to say this. Listen, be careful who you use. I want to say this to anybody. I'm older than y'all. Be careful who you use. Do you think I paid for these? Do y'all think I paid for these? No. I used and abused a man to get what I wanted. Um, and I have never had a happy relationship. I have never had, my marriages were disasters. I've had paid for the sins that I did to this man to use him for monetary gain every day of my life since then. So karma has a big
Mm.
dick. The wheels of fate have a way of turning. I've never been happy in any type of romantic relationship. So be careful when you use and abuse someone,
mm.
because it comes back to get you.
And my thing is, I think my into the taboo that I want to talk about, I don't know.
Say
My
it.
Mine's okay. I don't. Mine's is mainly like bullying as adult.
Uh,
Why is it a trend to bully people as adult, to be adults and then bully? Like why is that a thing? I thought everybody left that in high school. I thought us, especially in like, especially as adults, I thought adults was supposed to sit down and really talk things out and things like that.
You would think that.
I
Yeah,
think I think it's a Baltimore thing, a Maryland thing. I don't really think it happens everywhere else. Maybe it does. I'm wrong. Don't come for me.
I don't
I
know,
never
but
experienced
like
it till I came here.
it's like things are really so divided. People are really like really shisty, and it's just like if you sit there and it's like now it's like I came to the point where it's like because I've realized is that I tried to sit there and I try to help out somebody. I'll always be the one to try to help out somebody, things like that. I still do, but I just got to do it with discernment, because now I came to the realization, especially now that I got this place, is that people would sit there, they would just ask you because they think that you're doing good. Can I have this? Can I have that? I'm like, you don't even check on me to see if I'm dead or alive. You wouldn't even know if I was dead right now. Bitch, I can be stabbed up and you asking me for fucking $20.
Yeah.
Mm.
I could be getting poked up like an inflated mattress and you sitting there asking me if I can get you some food and shit. And you never even talked to me since like 5, 6, 10 years ago. Because
They
you
love our cash.
see,
They love our cash apps, not us.
Mm.
exactly. You love what I can provide, but you don't love me. And that's what I started to realize. And it's like with the sermon and things like that, it's like I'm grateful for the people that I do have in my life and stuff like that. Because without these people that I do have in my circle, it's like I would not be here. I would not be in this position. I would not be where I'm at right now. I wouldn't even be having the show right now. I wouldn't even be having a seventh episode. So it's like I am grateful. I'm grateful for the little things. I do thank God for that. But at the end of the day, it's like to those people that sit there use and abuse, like you were saying, like why do you and then get caught up in it? Why do you think that it's why does social media play a certain role of trying to keep bullying a person and stuff like that? And then on top of that, why do someone believe that you can bully everybody? Because everybody can't be bullied.
This is true.
You never know who's having a bad day, and I think I don't know about y'all. I mean, I kind of do know, but I'm on medication. Suppose I missed a dose. Suppose some of my suicide ideation was kicking in, and you said the wrong thing. Do you want that on your hands? I'm not saying you have to walk
Right.
on. I'm not saying you have to walk on eggshells around me, but you really do have. In this day and age, we all deal with so much, especially in our community. We deal with so much, and I come across as busy and fabulous, and oh, I'm this, I'm this. I'm really sad. I'm sad a lot.
Yeah, but
I'm
then
bordering
that's
on
what I start.
miserable, and people just think they can say what they want to me, and you know what? They don't think I'm going to respond. What the hell? And like when you come
Yeah,
at me, please come hard, because you know what? I treat everyone with kindness and respect until you come at me, and then all bets are off. 'Cause I don't fight with my hands. I don't get physically violent, but I will slice you to pieces with my mouth, because I go there. And people are like, oh, she shouldn't involve the kids. And I'm going to involve the kids. I'm going to involve your cancer. I'm going to involve your leukemia. I'm going to start talking about all that. Because you think you can say anything to me, watch what I do. I will have you going and committing suicide. And that's the honest truth. She shouldn't do that. She shouldn't talk about the kids. Yes, I will. I'm going to say you're fat. I'm going to say all that stuff. Because they think they can say anything to us. They just think they can say anything, and you cannot do that. And I don't
and
know what
it's
it is
like
about, particularly me. People just think I'm just no holds barred. That nothing hurts my feelings. I get my feelings hurt a lot. I just show it differently. I don't cry. I don't cry.
And it's like, with me, it takes a lot to hurt my feelings, really. It really does take a lot to hurt my feelings. But when a person comes to me with a problem or issue, if I'm being dragged into something, like I said, I mind my business. I stay in my own little world. But if you want to start something with me, I'm damn sure going to fucking finish it.
Okay.
Like, damn sure going to fucking finish it. Aquarius gang to the day I fucking die, baby. Aquarius gang to the fucking day I die. One thing about us, one thing about Aquarius, you think you fuck with us, we're gonna fucking finish it. You think that I don't like them, and then on top of that, I've been on both spectrums. I've been bullied, and then I was a bully. Now I come to the point where I bully the bullies,
Mm.
and then on top of that, you think you gonna bully me? Okay, that's cute. Let's see, let's play.
Let's
Because
play.
I can bully you streetwise, I can bully you thug wise, I can bully you book wise, I can bully you professional wise. How you want to go? How you want to play? You pick. Because you playing my game, baby. Petty game.
They just don't know. They don't know what we're capable of, and that's the truth. They don't know. They don't know what we've been through. They don't know our lives that we've led. On the streets, the way we've had to defend ourselves. People don't believe, that I've been out there. I've done what I've had to do. I mean, honestly, it's don't fuck with me. Don't fuck with me, fellas.
Leave Brittany alone. The fuck? Brittany's tired. And we sick of your shit. If y'all didn't know, Brittany's us. We sick of your shit. Brittany's sick of your shit.
Bless her heart. You know what? Listen, all that money and her weave, her tracks, her weave are cheaper than mine. And she going to Rainbow and getting her dresses. And what is this? What is this? You know, she's dancing. She's doing that. Stop, girl, stop. You got millions of dollars. What is wrong with you? I mean, I know what's wrong with her. She's, you know, I wouldn't get on Instagram and look stupid like that. I mean, and I love Brittany. I love Brittany. I love her, and I'm glad that she's, you know, having fun or whatever. But girl, you're Britney Spears. No,
I love her too, but oh my god, she's living her best life.
she's
That's all she.
Living her best
she's
life.
dressed. She's
That
always wearing
video,
stuff.
hilarious.
She got the shit at Rainbow.
The
This
video of
bitch got
her
$60
in her
million
living
dollars.
room.
Oh, they did 13 years, y'all, in a conservatorship.
But
I wouldn't have lasted 13 hours.
I do got one question though. Why does she keep wearing certain things and showing her coochie line?
Her coochie line.
Coochie line. Why is she wearing like? She would go like she would go like, and then show her coochie line, and I'm like, why are you showing me your
I don't
coochie?
want
Why
to see
you got your
him.
Like, I don't want to see your pussy right now, man. Like,
And then
why are you about to show me your puss?
she'll get
I
up and
don't want to see. I don't want to see the cat. It's early in the morning. I didn't even have coffee.
she'll get up in the camera and you can see her tracks. She should be what
Mm.
she should have sew-ins. She's got the glue. And she's wearing the white glue. That's why it's not good tracks.
Oh my god. All right, my phone is on 10%.
Okay.
So,
Oh,
with that being said, with us closing, we're gonna close it here. I was trying to charge my phone at work, but
No
my
filter.
friend.
No filter,
uh
everyone.
yeah, no filter here. It's the late night too taboo. We got just thank y'all for tuning in for Too Taboo. Thank y'all for joining in and getting into the taboo with us, finishing off with into the taboo with us. This tea was really piping
Thank you
hot.
so much for having me. I love it. I
Scorch.
love you so much. Thank you. I think you're great. Continue to do what you do.
You always have a room.
Aw.
This is your home. This is a home. You have a room. You already know your room is like right there in that corner right there. I got your fur coat right there,
Here I
your
come.
fedora and
I'm walking out the door now.
your fedora and everything already set, girl. You know you already have a home here on Two Taboo, and I will. It's, oh my god, so much. Shit. I just so I I was about to have more
Now
announcements.
she got her good night bag.
Believe it's
Huh?
time.
Okay. Okay. Yes. Gotta rock it off real
And it's
quick.
real.
Okay. Okay. Clock that. Clock that T.
Yes, darling.
But y'all have a good night and y'all keep it taboo, all right?
All
Well,
right.
next time.
Thanks for having me.
Bye.
Good night, y'all.
Night.